do, sir?
How do what?
Oh, pardon me. Hello. I was told this is the place to come to get my small engine sorted out.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You're talking funny.
And you also, sir.
You're not from around here, are you? But you look strangely familiar to me. Are we related?
Actually, I'm from across the big pond.
The big pond? You mean Willow Slough over there in Grissom County?
No, my good man. Jolly old England. You know, Britain, the UK, you know, England.
Okay, what can I do for you?
I'm having a bit of a problem with a small engine.
What's it doing now?
It's running a bit wonky, and I was wondering if you could help me sort it out because it's making me balmy.
What's it doing now? Running wonky, and it's in pieces, and I have to sort through a box of parts, and it's making you Barney, the purple dinosaur?
No, sir. It's like running up and down like a teeter-totter.
Oh, you mean it's going, it's surging, it's going up and down, up and down.
You could sort out the problem with the engine and give us a bell. That would make me happy as Larry.
Okay, today we're going to address the problem of surging, or as the English feller said, wonkering or wankering or something he said it was doing, wobbling, I don't know what the heck he said, but we're going to address that problem today. Now, when you have an engine that is surging, where it's going up and down, not running smooth, that's usually due to a blockage in the carburetor somewhere, or the engine is broken now and it ain't getting enough fuel and you need to open up that low speed jet a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to open up that low speed jet to get that surging to go away. Alright, so on a couple different engines, it's a couple different things you need to do. Like here on a Honda, first you got to find out where that low speed jet is. Now on this here Honda engine, I'm going to show you right here behind the idle screw. Can you zoom in on that? Can you see that, Mr. Cameraman? Does that help? Take that idle screw out. That's the one that adjusts your idle. You have to take that all the way out. And underneath there, this here is the low speed jet. Now you gotta be careful, it's plastic. You have to pry up on each side a little bit. And take that out. And what you need to do is on the end of this here, there's the orifice for the low speed. You need to open that up. So what you can do, you're going to have to buy some tools now for this. So what you do is, you can get this. I got this from Matco because it comes with the little pin vise. But the problem is, the drill bits ain't small enough. I got this one at the hardware store. Can you zoom in on that? It's got real teeny tiny drill bits in there. And then there's this one too. All different sizes. I personally like this one, and I'll tell you why. Because when you're trying to find the size of that jet opening, you can just hold on to that drill bit with your finger until you find the one that fits in there. You need this little pin vise to hold these, are like needles. Get that in there. And then you want to drill that out. I haven't got that in there straight, but it's holding. You gotta be careful, these will break real easy like. So when you want to diagnose that surging problem, one way to figure it out is start closing the choke off a little bit, one click at a time. And when you do that, if it smooths out, then you know that it ain't getting enough gas because you're using the choke to give it more gas. But that's usually what it is, and this usually works. So you drill that out. You don't want to go too big. Pop it back in and try it, and if it's better, sometimes it's good just going one size up. If it's better, you have to take it out, maybe drill it again. Now I want to show you where the one is on the Tecumseh engine. So on that, we're going to go over here to these snow blowers. Now on these Tecumseh engines, on the older carburetors, see, you had an adjustment screw on the side and you had one on the bottom. So if you had that surging problem, all you'd have to do was open up this screw a little bit and give it some more fuel, some more air and gas mix, and open up the bottom. Can't do that now. Everything is all jetted because of EPA and pollution regulations. But as these engines break in and get wore in, sometimes they need more gas, and the only way to do that is you got to drill it out a little bit. So here on this one, here, this Tecumseh engine, the little main jet, the low speed main jet is over here. It's in a real difficult spot to get at. And this is a flathead one. This is a newer style flathead motor. Here's a newer style overhead valve Tecumseh engine. And you can see it's over here. But you can see, look, there's a little cap over that. There's something plugging that off. They don't want you to know that's there. Take a little screwdriver or something, just a plastic cap, and pop that off. And look at there. There's a little screw head under there. Now this isn't an adjustment, this is a jet. Let's see if this one will take it out. You take that out, and just like on the Honda, it's got a little orifice in the end. So the same thing, if you got that surging problem, take this out, get yourself them itty bitty drill bits, drill that out, find out what one fits in there first, and then go up one size. This one's easy to do because you can take it out, screw it back in, try it. If it needs a little more, you can take it out. The Honda's a little more difficult. On a Briggs engine, you can't do that at all. They don't have any of that low speed stuff. Now I'm going to show you another thing on this Tecumseh engine too. See here? This is a freeze plug on the side. That's tied in. Inside here, there's a couple little teeny tiny holes. Sometimes you got to take that freeze plug out. Make sure them holes are cleared. Then you can buy another freeze plug, stick it on there, tap it, punch it flat with a hammer, make sure that seals up. But try that first. Try taking that out. See, here's freeze plug on this one right here. Same thing. See, same carburetor. This one's got fixed jet. This one you can adjust. In my opinion, this one's better because you can adjust it. This one, you got to drill it out. And there's your dinner. Okay, on this here Briggs and Stratton engine, if you look, they don't have any kind of removable low-speed jet. So what you might have to do if you got one that's surging on a Briggs, you might have to take out this freeze plug and see if them holes are clear. What I do first, try to clean this carburetor, soak it. Okay, now if you do take out those Welch plugs or freeze plugs out of them carburetors, you can buy them individually. See, I have me a little assortment of all different ones. Stens has them, Oregon has them individually. So if you have somebody who sells Stens parts and Oregon parts, you can buy just the freeze plug without having to buy a whole rebuild kit to get the plug. Rebuild the carburetor, put it back together, and then try it. And then if you still got that surging problem, then you can do that, opening up the jets a little bit with the drill like I showed you.